Today, our topic is human environment, settlement, transport, and communication. This is a lesson Geography 7th CBSE. Topic is human environment, settlement, transport, and communication. Let us discuss about the environment. Environment is a very important thing for the human to settle it. Some of the people are observing about the history of the particular place. Some of the people are observing about the calmness. There is no pollution in that places. Pollution free areas they have to select it. Some of the people are they have to select that business area. Which are the business it is there, that area they have to settle it. Some of the people are they have to observing about the entertainment, education, hospitality, all the things and market area which is available to them. So these areas they have to settle it. What is the meaning of the settlement? First of all, we have to go about that. What is the meaning of settlement? Settlement means it is a common in the place the people are living in the one area. The place the people are living in area is called as a settlement. Actually, the settlements are divided into two types. One is the permanent settlement and another one is the temporary settlement. So, permanent settlement. What is the meaning of the permanent settlement? People are living in the particular area. The people they are not moving any kind of places. By birth, they have to settle in the places only. By the help of the employment, by the help of the agriculture things, and about the property. Some people they have to settle in the place which is called a permanent settlement. Whereas a temporary settlement means people are going for work or education or any other kinds of the thing. They have to go for that places and come back to the own places. It is called as a temporary settlement. So settlement is a very important task. Actually, these settlements are people are based on the education, employment, and also entertainment basis only. According to this situation, temporary settlement it is there. People come, for example, you can take the example of labor. The people of the labor, what they are doing, they wanted to go for work in the rural areas to urban area, that means villages to cities. After completion of the work in urban area, they come back to their own villages. That is called as a temporary settlement. In the permanent settlement, people are they have to for the education purpose, otherwise land, otherwise job, that means employment. These things they have to settle in the one place. Otherwise, their forefathers, father, grandfathers, and all the people are settled in the one place by birth. By birth, they have to settle in the places called permanent places. In the temporary places, temporary people are like the labor and students. According to that, which are coming for the education thing, and some of the people are coming for the employment. After retirement, they have to go back to their villages. These are the examples of the temporary and permanent settlement. But these all the permanent and temporary settlements are, they need some kind of facilitating. What kind of facilitating they have to important? The facilitating like that, the compulsory, they need the transportation compulsory. Transport. The transport again divided into four types. The transport is divided into four kinds of types. One is that the transport is now roadways are there, and railways, and which we have to say about that railways, and third one we can call as a waterways, and fourth one airways. Okay, so now let us discuss about that all these transportation things. Roadways is the oldest transportation system. There are some kind of advantages and disadvantages are there in the roadways. What are the advantages? We can go to that means the whenever whatever you want, any kind of goods, or if you wanted to move from the distant places, they have to reaching to the distant places in a particular area only. And people wants to stop anywhere, no problem. They have to stop the transportation of bus or any kind of the auto, or these are the common things of the roadways. And in olden days, in the places of the roadways, people are moving from the using of animals, horse, donkey, buffalo, these sheep, these are using for the transportation of the goods from one place to another place. But nowadays, roadways are very advantageable, and we have our government arranging the highways or arranging all throughout the country, and these highways are connected to one state to another state, one district to another district. It is easy to transportation of the goods from one place to another place. People also move from the one place to another place very easily through the road transportation system, and it is very happily enjoy that the all common people are useful for the roadways. Not only about that goods, and also it is useful for the human, and any other kind of the things which you have to reaching to the distant places, no problem, we can go with that. But here these many advantages are there in the roadways, but even though we have the some kind of disadvantages also there. What are the disadvantages? Very far away places, these roadways are not possible. For example, if you want to go to the one state to another state, otherwise here to Andhra Pradesh to Delhi, Andhra Pradesh to Mumbai, we have the highways are there. Even though we can go that kind of places to sitting in the road, that means on the bus, it is very difficult, and people unable to travel. It will take the more and more time. It will take for the on the roadways, and it is a comparing to the railways, it is a expensible, more charges are there, and we have to pay the taxes are more in the place of roadways. These are the disadvantages of roadways. Now come to the other place of the railways. Railways are very cheap and best thing, and the olden days and nowadays also very far away places we can go very fastly, and comparing to the roadways, and we have to go to the safely can go to that through the railways. Middle class people, poor people also go to the go with railways. Because of that, it is very cheap and far away places going to that, it is advantageable and facility should be there for the all kinds of people. Not only rich people and poor people also can easily transporting the through the railways. Railway charges are very less, so that's why people can able to go to the far away places in the railways. According to the railways, we have the some kind of disadvantages are there in the railways also. Actually, these kind of railways are the people are facing the many problem while the track conversion one track to another track, it will take the more time, and also any kind of thing which you are happily enjoying their thing, it is okay, but it will long time journey. At that time people are not at all facilitator into the railways, and it is dangerous to the thing. People are facing that many railway accidents are occurred. People are facing lot of trouble in that place of railway. These are disadvantages only. Waterways. Waterways are, it is the oldest transportation system. People are following the in olden days onwards and ancient period onwards. We are facing that waterways only. These waterways are advantageable for the thing, but waterways only for the, not only for the human, it is especially it is meant for the huge amount of goods transported from one place to another place. It is a waterways is the best transportation thing only. But here also some kind of disadvantages are there. While the atmosphere is not in good in position, while then waterways, that means ships are stopped in the one place, and if any kind of dangerous things happen, whether the high waves are occurred, maybe ship will be have the some kind of trouble. We can't get the any kind of signals through the ships. But here we have waterways is a cheap and best transportation for the goods from the about the tradings. And airways, it is a, actually airways are high prices or high cost. It will be imposing on the airways, but here we have the very less time. We can go to the very far away places, very less time only. If any kind of emergency is happen, we can select the airways within 1 hour or 2 hours only. We can go to the far away places through the airways. It is also transportation, but not on the heavy items like iron, steel, and copper, coal. It is not yet sufficient for the airways for the transportation, and middle class people and poor people are not take the selecting the airways for the transportation. It is a disadvantages of the airways. Now these all the conditions are transportation is a very important in the high cities and rural areas and urban areas also. Nowadays people are using the all kinds of transportation which is useful for the every kind of people. Now you are coming to the other area of the communication. Communication, it is in a communicate. What is the meaning of communication? To information through the reaching to the other person is called communication. How we have to communicate? We have the one of the important communication system. It is in the telephone. Telephone is a one kind of communication system, and also internet. Internet is the now technological basis internet, and the telephone also we have the different kinds of uh, development is going on about that video call, and according to the messages through the telephone. Nowadays smartphones are available in the market. Communication systems are very highly developed with the use of the technology. So communication is very important. Why? If you want to get any kind of thing, you can get the information from the other person from other location, not only in one country, in other countries also. We have to get the more information through the communication system only. Okay, and these all the communication and transportation are useful for the settled people, settlement of the people only, development of the country economically. It is very very important. So here our lesson: human environment, settlement, and transport and communication are the very best examples. Of many examples are there about the telephone and internet. These all the things are very things are happened to the this lesson. Thank you.